Good morning, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to Journey Reads. It's your girl, Journey Reads. Okay, here to do your general reading for the next 4 days. So basically October 30th through November 3rd. Okay, so this is going to be a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Okay, if this message is general, so if it doesn't resonate with you, then you could check your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, and it may resonate better with you. Somebody fucked up my video. I'm so mad. I gotta restart. Hello.
Hi, good morning. This is Red.
Hey, Red.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Oh, good. Oh shoot.
I just wanted to follow back up with you because I didn't hear back from you yesterday, so I just wanted to check in and see how things are going for you getting things together.
Right. Well, I talked to the manager. He said, we're scheduling to sign the lease on the 5th because I gotta be out of here on the 4th. Supposedly, apparently, that's when the lease. That's what home for it. The date that they put. So that's the date we scheduled to sign the lease. In the meantime, security deposit. My mom said she was looking around, but I kind of found a couple people. There's a Hispanic line that's open November 4th at 11 a.m. and they're doing the security deposits. So I got a number for that, and then 211. There was somebody that texted me back late, but like it wasn't their fault. I guess they had a malfunction. I didn't even realize it, but they're like, told me to call them back. And then there's another place actually that called me. It's called OH. Dang it. It's basically the Oregon housing something, and I can't even think of it. But anyway, she gave me a number. She said I have a number for you to go call. And when I called it, a guy answered, and I was briefly mentioning what I was calling for, and then the phone hung up. And when I called back, I couldn't get through. I was like, wow. But then I got the lead to the other place, but I mean, it's like a Spanish line, but I mean, shoot, who cares? I don't think they're only gonna take Spanish callers, but so that's on the 4th, so 11 a.m. So that's pretty much, and then the as far as moving and everything, that's kind of been my focus in trying to move or get the U-Haul. It's like $30. My mother said that she would like try to assist, like the best she could. Cause I think maybe that's per day, $30 per day or something. I'm not sure, but because I'm trying to think between the 4th and the 5th, like I don't really. In my head, I'm supposed to be out of here by the 4th, and the lease thing's at the 15th, but I don't want to take no chances. So it's like one of those things where I want to have everything out the house at least by the 4th. But if I'm not going to be able to sign the lease till the 5th, then I'm gonna have to wait to the 5th at least. Yeah.
Because I just want to make sure that I'm understanding it correctly. So it sounds like because of the way that Hope Forward doesn't like to overlap payments and stuff, that you made arrangements with the new property manager to sign the lease on the 5th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what he said. And then he asked me about the security deposit. And I mentioned Urban League, because they told me that the last week of October was when they were going to potentially open. But I called like yesterday and they basically said, no, we're not open. We don't know when we're going to be open again. I'm like, okay. Like, so I told him that because he asked me, he's like, okay, so who are the people? But this other place is called like El Cambia, some like it's some Spanish name, but they open their hotline for security deposits at 11 a.m. So that was clutch how I got that. I called 211 actually. Yeah. So I mean that's really it's that, and then there's another plan, but it's not secure. I mean it's not secure. I mean the 11 a.m. is like as long as I call and I don't have to be a Spanish speaker, then I think that'll work out. But which I don't see why I would have to be a Spanish speaker. I'm not gonna like let that simmer in my mind. I'm still gonna call them but yeah. So I'm sure they're bilingual like employees, but it's like the whole thing is in Spanish. Not like the message, but they're basically saying the lady who gave me the information, she was telling me like she's like, yeah, this place is called El Cambia something something. And she's like, they open at 11 on November 4th. So you can, and they're doing security deposits. So I'm like, shoot, because I tried SEI, but I don't think anyone got back to me. I called Urban League, and there's two other places that I know of. There's Urco, and then another place that I got disconnected with. So I mean, that's I mean the most secure one. I'm saying all these like there's that many, but really it seems like it's very scarce. It's scarce right now. People giving that out or just assisting with it. So the appointment on the 4th at 11 seemed to be the most like reliable one that I was like aiming for. That I was gonna just do my best to make in the meantime. But I didn't know if there was any other resources that you were connected to, at least that, I could reach out to or that we could reach out together and try to set up like an emergency advocate or something. As far as that goes, because I know that's what I was going to do with YWCA. But the lady who I was working with, her number don't even work. I don't know if she works there anymore. And I can never get in touch with any, like, no receptionist. So I'm just like, I mean, I actually would rather her like or talk to her because she told me that she'd be able to help me like back in March. Like it was months ago, so I don't know. I don't know, but yeah.
Well, you have just been doing an incredible amount of work to try to get everything situated, it sounds like to me.
Mm,
Um,
mm. It's all I've been. I'm such in my head. No, I was just doing a reading this morning, right? Because I'm over here. I was doing readings for this, like, anyway. I did Libra, Capricorn, and I think those are the only two I did so far. But anyway, I did a reading earlier this morning, and it was talking about that. I mean, if you're not familiar with the cards, you don't know what I'm talking about. But the storyline basically that came out on the cards was about, have my mind being very sharp right now and focused on all the like all the like things that I need to do, but how like my like the actions needed to like, it's like step your game up kind of like act more. It was crazy anyway. So I read that today. Cause yeah, no, for real, like my mind, I've been feeling like I've been being so productive and I have like just in my like with my mind. But it's like you could if you act more, it might be easier to not focus so much on everything at once and just focus on one thing at a time. So I don't know. Red. My mind is like it's been just everywhere. Ugh.
well, it sounds like your reading is actually reflecting like really what's present, right? It sounds like
Yeah,
reading.
right. Yeah,
Um,
it's pretty cool.
cool. What deck are you reading with?
Um, I've been reading with my oh god. I'm using the Enchanted Love tarot deck, and then I'm using two oracle decks, my yoga cats. Oh, my bad. My alarm is.
Two what?
I'm using two oracle decks and a tarot deck. So I'm using my yoga cats oracle. Yoga cats. I call them my pussy cats, but whatever. And and then I got my Moonology deck. So right, that's a popular one, kind of. Yeah, and then yeah, and I really like this tarot deck I'm using. I have to show you like a picture, like just of how they look because I don't know why, but it's like because I have several decks, but I can read this one so like it's just the message. I don't know, they just come to me a lot. I don't know if it's because of the design or what.
Sounds like you probably resonate with that one more.
Yeah, it's kind of old school. I mean,
It resonates with you more. Is what's really going on.
right. It's funny. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. I literally woke up like 2 hours ago. I feel like I wanted to leave that early to go across town, but I was like, ah. It is. It's like, it's cold. And I was just like, oh my goodness, it's dark. Like, oh. You're so funny. No, you said you have what?
I have a couple of thoughts rolling around in my mind. Let's see. One was I wanted to